Dhar Mann, Goggy, Jesus. What do these three men all have in common? They help people in need. In today's case study, we'll be studying Exhibit 1, Dhar Mann, once named by Time magazine, along with Dream Minecraft, the Rowley Hefson of the real world. Alright, I'm just gonna stop this. Every commentary channel under the sun has made a video on Dhar Mann. It's easy views. He has videos that you can... he has like a lot of subscribers. So if you follow the rules of the algorithm, you'll get a good video, like everyone else. But a phrase that has been commonly said, well, about different things, but could be used, I'm not like other girls. This video is different because it's really not. I'm being honest, it's not. Hey, Editing Charlie here. Look at this. Now, he did pay the fine, so, 5 years probation, considering this was in 2014, and the Dhar Mann channel was paid in 2017, but I just thought that was a, fun trivia fact. You can tell it's Editing Charlie, because there's a fan in the background. Alright, back to the video.
Welcome to your final test. I'm MrBeast. We can scrap the S, cause I've never missed a beat.
Here we see Ludwig Agren playing the world-famous YouTube media star sensation MrFeast. Clearly a very original idea, and he is currely holding a PS5, so that means he is either very rich or a scalper. Knowing the Dhar Mann cinematic universe, he could just be a nice, wholesome, uwu 100 man, or a fucking terrorist. You never know with the Dhar Mann writers. They're just jerking themselves off, cheering out another successful M. Night Shyamalan twist. Jimmy Feast, trying to save a drowning business, gets stopped by two ignorant fans who only want a fucking photo. Jimmy makes them prove their worth to him by seeing if they are subscribed. Now, the fucking attention to detail on this is fucking Jesus Christ. So they photoshopped a fake banner, a fake logo, fake thumbnails, and they just stole the Jimmy Beast's real thumbnail. Jesus Christ, well done. But then, Jimmy Feast makes a deal they cannot refuse. In one hand, his wallet, probably filled with credit cards, dosh, and other valuable things. If given to the hands of a starving North Korean child, would make them less ecstatic. I was going to say ecstatic. And in the other hand, a PS5. If given to the right, red-pilled taking, blue-haired little boy would dominate the Fortnite competition scene. So, what do they choose? Of course, the PS5 and Jimmy Feast's wallet has nothing in it. I would like to imagine a world where they choose the wallet, they open it, and two fucking moths fly out, and it's just Mr. Feast and his crew laughing and pointing at them, breaking them down to tears. One of them spits on them as they're going back to recording the video, while the camera pans over the two of them going back to sleeping on the fucking sidewalk. Maybe one of them pulls out a gun. Maybe. I don't know. Then, the Feast crew enters the store to be immediately stopped by the owner, because they can't record in the store.
But objection, your owner, redacted, said we can film in here.
Fine, blessed young child, but blessed be known I shall be watching you from your dirty grave.
Yo, check up on your Charles_trivia. I used to have one of those as a child. We couldn't find the battery, so it never fucking worked. Then, blessed young Jimmy Feast now wants to buy everything in the store because, a lack of the 100 PS5s that were promised. It's quite a very brave and radical move. Let's hope no one shoots down this idea, because it would save the dying, decrepit old store that no one goes to. Then, the 2021 equivalent of Karl Marx, who hates money, stops Jimmy Feast and the crew right on their tootsies by claiming that they are pranking him and is their parents' card, even though some of them have decent facial hair and receding hairlines. I am guessing. No one over 20 wears hats or beanies for fashion. Now, I don't have to wear hats or beanies, not because I know anything about fashion, but my family's DNA genetics are better than your family's DNA genetics. Then Handler and Fish, yes, that is their names, very original Dhar Mann writers. Well done! But they come up with a intense Reddit IQ logic move that stunts Karl Marx right in his footsteps. Then Karl Marx wants to see how they are paying for such high quantity and quality items.
Mr. Feast, do you really expect me to believe that's your real name?
Then, once showing Karl Marx his credit card, Karl Marx just laughs it off because it's a corporation.
Miss Child, I cannot allow this. You clearly can't start a corporation. Even though you are clearly 18, and that is the legal age you can open a corporation. And I should know. I have opened many shell corporations long before I hit my 20s. Now run along before I get out my gun. I didn't take my normal pills today.
Then, after the Feast crew and everything go to the shop named The Game Store, Redacted shows up and tells Karl Marx what a stupid idiot dumb boy he is for letting the Feast crew get out of their hands.
Feast and his friends, they said they might stop by today. I didn't think it was real at first, but...
What? Those YouTube pranksters.
No, they're not YouTube pranksters. They run one of the largest YouTube channels in the world. And they give away millions of dollars.
They do?
Yeah, they could literally change our lives. Why? They didn't happen to stop by today, did they?
My gosh, those kids were telling the truth.
Vic, what are you talking about? Tell me what happened.
Those kids came down here and I thought they were scamming us. I kicked them out.
You did what? I can't believe this. Where'd they go?
I don't know.
You don't?
They left a couple hours ago.
A couple hours? Vic, we gotta find him. Come on.
All right.
Then, Karl Marx and Redacted show up just before the Feast crew leave and hope to fully save their store. Then, Karl Marx gets on his knees, not like that, and pleads for the Feasties to come back and save their business, which backfires horribly because Jimmy shoots them. LOL.
Maybe in the future you could give us another chance.
No, that didn't happen. I'm just a cunt. Then Jimmy, our merciful God, gives the store 1 second chance and buys out everything in the shop. Then Jimmy gives Redacted a difficult decision. In one hand, a key that leads to something that he could only dream about. Or a measly 10,000 grand. It's like pretty fucking shit. Might as well just throw rotten fruit at him. And of course, like any sane person will do, he chooses the keys, which lead to a fucking piece of paper. What could be on it? Say money, his wallet, a picture of a North Korean child that Jimmy has adopted, a picture of his family tied up on the bottom of the picture is ransom for the exact amount of money he made today. Or, would you look at that, he bought the store, how cute, how wholesome, how lovely. Now, unfortunately, the Dhar Man does not grace us with his beautiful face and amazing presence in this video. So we have to go to the next one, fuck's sake.
Welcome to your final test. I'm MrBeast. We can scrap the S, cause I've never missed a beat.
Now this one starts with Mr. Feast studies on charity, Team Bees, and he's dressed up like a bee. And now, all I can think about is that episode from Community, you know, the fucking drug one? So now, I shall see how many Community references I can fit into this portion of the video. Shut up, it's like you're famous for your wit. Alright, there we go, that's one. Then, Mr. Feast bullies Fish for having an allergy to bees. Because in this video, he's a cunt. Don't know what happened in between, videos, but alright, fucking go.
Dude, this is ridiculous. I don't know when we had to use fake bees.
It's because Fish is allergic to them.
I don't think anybody's gonna care to save them though if they're made of metal. okay? Fish, why do you have to ruin everything?
Then, like a toddler, Mr. Feast throws a tantrum because he thinks the idea is stupid, and with the next 10 seconds...
No, Mr. Beast did team trees, and I have to outdo him. No, Mr. Beast...
It is confirmed that Mr. Beast exists in this universe. I don't know why this is happening. Should we add this to the Mr. Beast copycats? I mean, it's not a pen, it's a principle. Then, Mr. Feast gives up on the idea, and his friends realize that they changed their names to copy Mr. Beast and the crew, because no one would pick up on that at all.
Clearly you don't know anything about algorithms or click-through rates. Why do you think I took on the name Mr. Feast?
For clickbait?
Smarter than he looks, ladies and gentlemen.
Wait, you had us change our name to Fish and Handler to get more views?
Then, they just give up on the idea entirely, and they just throw out ideas until one sticks. Or should I say, swims.
Oh, we need something original.
Team P's, Team Cheese, Team C's, Team Z's.
Wait, what did you just say?
Team Z's, it could be about sleep deprivation and...
No, not that one, the one before that.
Team C's?
Yeah, Team C's, I like the sound of that.
Then everyone realizes this video is about Team C's. Oh my fucking god. Then, after going through his villain monologue, Mr. Feast decides to promote Team C's while wearing a bee costume and saying, I quote, "I paid good money for this costume and I will get my money's worth." Yes, the same guy that wanted to buy out a whole stock of a shop for shits and giggles. That guy. Then, Big Man Fish looks at his phone and realizes something shocking that will cause detriment to the whole thing and the campaign. And somehow, in a video where he is meant to be promoting a charity, he still finds a way to shill his products. It's just amazing. Like, I'm not even fucking joking. It is just fucking beautiful what he's doing. Then, this beautiful, wholesome, ooh-woo, 100, that's what I call Kids Bop man appears and graces us all and talks about Team C's. But then he says the curse words which summon the beast. Or should I say, the feast. Now, really, all I got from this video was... Where does he get a front stinger? There we go! You thought you were safe, nah, fuck you!
Welcome to your final test. I'm MrBeast. We can scrap the S, cause I've never missed a beat.
What is the Feast Gang up to this time? Well, we open on the most 2015 Minecraft Hunger Games Hypixel with Lion Maker Kevin McLean style intro available.
What's up, guys? Mr. Feast here, and today we're trying our very own Mr. Feast burger. Now, this is a first bite reveal, so let's get in here.
Handler is again coming to the realization that Ludwig is stealing another one of Jimmy Beast's ideas. Jimmy Feast is now becoming the most businessy capitalist this side of the Pacific the world has ever seen. What arguably is my favorite or least favorite thing about this video is they made fucking t-shirts for this fake, non-existent fast food company. Side rant. What counts as a fast food piece of merch? Would the work uniform count as merch? Clothes with the food from the company on them? How does, like, one company class it as their food? Some Joe Schmo could just make the exact same burger in the picture, and it would technically class as his. Where the fuck do we draw the line? Then, Jimmy Feast's financial advisor comes into the fray, and he knows, too, that Jimmy Feast is copying Jimmy Beast.
Like Mr. Beast.
Not like Mr. Beast, because these burgers got barbecue sauce on them.
That looks exactly the same.
Now, dare I say, this is some foreshadowing of him being upset with the amount of money going out, which they are using to make an app for Mr. Feast Burger.
Money, so why can't I?
You're not Mr. Beast. You're Mr. Feast. His videos get hundreds of millions of views, and your last one barely broke 10. Maybe you should stop trying to be like him and you won't go broke.
Jimmy out here getting shit on by everyone. He's probably gonna go on his joke rock by the end of this, and everyone will be saying, "Oh, what could have led this handsome, young, charming mogul do such things. Then, a door opens behind him. Who is it? It's Jimmy Feast, with a Tommy gun, and he says, Society. This is what you're doing, financial advisor, fish, handler. You're the savages the world does not need at this very moment. You make people take 4 Flintstone Vita gummies instead of the recommended 3. You are monsters. Then, we have a callback to an earlier video where he bought a building and 100 PS5s, and for some reason, the Dhar Mann editors have fucking orchestral villains music in the background. Just so you know that Jimmy Feast is fucked. He's not coming back. He just got who asked. He might as well kill himself now. There's no way he's gonna make a return. Then Mr. Feast gets promptly shut down because Mr. Breast gives away all his money, so why can't I? Then Mr. Feast gets what I can only assume to be the physical version of ratioed. Then, with a hot foot and a skip, the financial advisor walks away with a doubting message. Then, we show how Mr. Feast Burger is about to launch with only 100 burgers. Then, the Feast screams at his one and only chef to work faster or he will get rid of 1 cookie from the cookie jar. Also, another side rant. Why, in the beginning of the short film, were they outside cooking, and why now do we have some poor Joe Schmo cooking in the kitchen by himself, and Fish and Handler are now handing out burgers? I mean, well, hey, the Joe Schmo, he isn't alone anymore, because Mr. Feast makes his cameraman also cook as well, and which leads to the worst toddler-style tantrum I have ever seen.
What? But I don't know how to do that!
You'll figure it out! Go! There, you have enough people. Try to have 1,000 burgers done within the hour.
Then, the financial advisor walks in fully erect knowing the amount of money he is going to make, which is then shot down by the fact Timmy Feast, yes, I've been living a lie this entire time, and he is called Timmy, but anyway, he spent $250,000 on one dinky small room and a kitchen where he can yell at minimum wage employees. Also, you couldn't just, add, a crowd of people outside? I mean, you have the ability to let some guy open a fucking door. You couldn't do the bare fucking minimum and add something on the green screen. And apparently, the financial advisor could not see the amount of money spent. Because, $250,000 would, stick out on, a receipt, don't you think? So,
the plan is simple!
The video gets, $4,000 in revenue. If we're going off, the best of averages, people download the app, Timmy just throws money at the crowd, gives away all the burgers for free, pays the developers of the app 50 grand, and then trusts people will buy something with barbecue sauce on it. Tomato sauce gang for life. Everyone that fucking disagrees can be killed. Then Fish, in the most concerning voice you can have for a app launch, tells the Feast that it is done.
How is the app coming along, Fish?
Oh, good. Just finished. Check it out.
Then they let the fans in. And in my favourite moment of unintentional humour, we can see the financial advisor just regretting his fucking life choices. It's amazing. And so what happens?
Oh, thank you. Hey, there's no cheese in this, is there?
They give a stoner who can't act for shit, and this is coming from a failed child actor, okay? So you think with all the money Mr. Feast is giving away, he could have bought someone that could fucking act. Then, with some words from the chef he bullied, Mr. Feast transforms into every character on Nickelodeon Jerry fucking Trainer has played and yells at an employee to get out.
Oh man, I think I'm gonna go broke.
You could just charge people money.
Get out! Get out, Charles! Get back in there and make burgers! Without cheese this time!
Jesus fucking Christ. They still haven't added something for the fucking green screen. Come on. I'm trying to watch the video, but the green screen is just distracting me, and I have to make a fucking video on it. Then Timmy gets borderline money erect when he sees that a woman's car got hit.
And hit me.
This just happened?
Yes. And the driver took off. And I'm just not in a place where I can even afford to fix this.
Do you mind filming this?
Alright, steady down, Boston. No need to do that. I know that money's on your mind, because, you know, he's gonna go broke. But, like, come on!
And I'm just not in a place where I can even afford to fix this.
Do you mind filming this?
Oh my God.
There, it's already rolling.
She says, holding her fucking iPhone 308. That is a niche reference to the worst tweet ever published. And this was by Ellen, so you know it's good. I mean, like, she's got her name there, and even on Unaware. So, the tweet says, "Honey, have you seen my iPhone 378? I need it to order my PS6.
I'm standing here with Denise, and her car, it just got wrecked.
Get wrecked.
What am I, a noob?
Then we have some incredible banter between the two people.
It's Denise.
Armspoker. It's a pretty uncommon last name.
Will this come up later? No, it won't.
What's the matter?
What? You are in very real danger of running out of money.
Stop overreacting, Reed.
I'm not kidding around here, Timmy, okay? And as your manager, I would recommend that you stop spending money immediately.
So the financial advisor gets mad because the Feast did a nice thing. I mean, then again, he is losing money. Now, if you know something about Dhar Mann, usually the writing will make the Feast like do something like start up a shell corporation. So, in a desperate attempt to try and win back the financial advisor, he tries throwing out curveballs, which, if we're being honest, will just lead to him being called not good enough and things like, "You're not Mr. Beast. We broke up months ago. What part of restraining order do you not understand? And please let me live." Man, women are crazy.
Not spending much? Okay, maybe I went a little overboard, but the Beast does it. It's not a big deal.
The Beast. Then finally, we have what happened between Mr. Feast and Mr. Beast as children. And maybe finally, people will start to care and listen about him. And maybe he can finally accept society as it is. It's the gamer girl. And someone that looks nothing like Jimmy Beast. Also, quick question. When was this filmed? The fucking 1800s? Why are the people clearly in different grades in the same fucking classroom? We've got people going from kindergarten to year 9. Okay, I'm starting to think Dhar Mann is losing money because he can't get people that look the same fucking age. Yo, shit, he's playing today's sponsor, Raid Shadow Legends. Look at him, he's so cool. And everyone thinks he is the best. Or should I say, the Beast. But then the Feast goes to ask her out, but then she sees the Beast and chooses him instead. Such a Joker moment.
But before I could, he came up and he stole it from me.
Then, the financial advisor, trying to squeeze the final bit of sanity from the Feast, ends up causing more damage, because the Feast is now on a vengeance mission. And he doesn't give a shit what the investment banker says to him. He shall now run Arkham City. You watch him. He doesn't care if he goes into the negatives. He will beat Mr. Beast, and there's nothing you can do about it. So, before I mention anything, before you waste your time, know if you put in the channel URL in the top corner, nothing happens. Also, really, Dhar Mann Studios? He used to have a profile picture, but now nothing? Dishonor on your family, dishonor among your cattle, and dishonor on you. But hey, good for them, it is ranking number 1. Okay, why the fuck do they seem happier than the fucking NASA scientists when Apollo 11 launched? What the fuck? But hey, what about that app?
It says server error. What? Mine says the same thing.
Oh, but would you look at that? Why isn't it working? So, Timmy gets the company on the line, but they turned off the servers because, there was an issue because the check bounced. Oh fuck, you know shit is about to go down when he walks in the room. Why did you do that? Oh, he has no money left. Ha, fucking poor.
Maybe next time you should listen to your manager. Hey, where are you going?
You should have school.
Timmy!
Then, the Feast in his darkest hour gets a call from Reed, who was about to do a welfare check on the Feast himself. While he turns down pictures with fans, checks up on the woman he gave 25k to just to see that the check also bounced, gets discriminated when she says that Mr. Beast is better.
Well, I should have known better. Who do you think you are? Mr. Beast?
But then, Reed and someone else appeared. Who could it be?
No, Reed, I'm not okay. I'm having the worst day of my life, and I can't believe...
It's him! He's gonna take Mr. Feast back to his palace of money. It's fucking Dhar Mann! It's the Dhar, holy shit! So, what happens at the end? Well, Dhar Mann gives him some advice, calls Mr. Beast, realizes that the girl Mr. Beast wanted was actually Mr. Beast's cousin, you know, Sweet Home Alabama, am I right, gamers? Mr. Feast, for some reason, gives the woman that disgraced him by saying Mr. Beast was better, gives her the car because the check bounced. There is some sort of message about being yourself, yada yada yada. It's 7 o'clock in the morning, I've been up for 18 hours, I just want to finish the script. He also gets the girl by giving the woman the car. Then Dhar Mann believes the moral of the short film. Yap, I'm gonna fucking bed. Okay, so the video was originally just gonna end there, and you know, hopefully a good video, you know. I just want to give a shout out to kewykicktheball. He did all the voices with some sort of fucking AI, I don't fucking know at this point. Alright, hope you enjoyed the video. I am going to cut off this video a little bit early.